came for work.
Okay, yeah.
But I've always been avoiding Las Vegas my entire life. But it's not. But it's not that.
So you're avoiding it because you was on purpose, or just like you were too busy?
No, it's just more like I'm not much of a partier or or a gambler or any of that stuff. I kind of like keep quiet and to myself. So.
Yeah.
And Las Vegas is always in my head. It's like this loud place where, I don't know, just not really my scene, I guess.
Yeah.
No, you're not far. You're not wrong.
But when I got here, I was surprised there's some good dining and there's some. It's fun, actually. I went to see a show. Jerry actually set me up to see a show. The first time it was just a comedy show.
So you've only been here so you haven't had a chance to go off the strip yet to dine yet, have you?
Our colleagues took us to a couple places, but I haven't done much.
Okay,
so.
that's what the more time you spend here, you get to know off-strip dining has exploded.
Yeah.
A lot of chefs that worked at these restaurants here have moved, and it's sizzling hot off the strip. So anyway, let's get back to you. So a Michelin star, and you're so young.
Well, that was years ago.
Yeah. And even then, you were even younger.
Yeah, I was younger. Yeah. First Michelin star, I believe I was 31 years old or so. But yeah, it's just I've been fortunate. I guess, I come from Chicago, which is, it's a big city, but it's manageable. It's not New York or LA. And people are excited about new food all the time in Chicago. So, and I was known mostly for just doing kind of off the top, really creative stuff that people have just not seen a whole lot of. So they appreciated that there.
So your restaurant wasn't even open. It was just under a year, or just 360 days, or whatever it was. I mean, most of the time on Michelin is years and years and years, and you were open less than a year, or just about a year, right?
No, actually, I was open for a couple of years.
Oh, right, okay.
Michelin, it was their first year.
Oh, that's right. That's
coming to Chicago.
Okay, all right.
And that was, I think their first year was 2011 or something like that.
Okay.
And there was about 23 restaurants or so that got a Michelin star the first year. So we were lucky to get included in that.
Do you think that really helped propel you forward in what your vision as a chef? Like that excellence.
I wouldn't
quality?
necessarily say that.
No.
I mean, it's great to get that recognition, and there is an increase in business when people see the Michelin logo and all that. So that is a good thing. But for me, it was always about pleasing the guests that we had, and actually it caused a lot of trouble at times because our regulars that knew of us long before Michelin now had a hard time getting a table, and so that was kind of a tough thing to handle. But they were also happy for us as a restaurant, and they were happy that they were the first before Michelin was there to know about what we were doing. So
it was like a big surprise to you. I mean, I know that you don't really know they're coming. I know that part.
Yeah, we had no idea they're coming. There was they contacted us probably a couple weeks before asking for photos of the restaurants and things like that. And at the time, I don't know how it is now, but at the time, only the Michelin starred restaurants had photos included in the guide. So we were kind of, fingers crossed we'd be included.
Right.
So the day
you really do kind of think outside the box, like even with your ghost kitchen concept and working out of a small kitchen, yet developing these restaurant concepts from that. Are you still doing anything with that? Or?
In terms of the ghost kitchen?
Yeah.
So the ghost kitchen idea was popped up mainly because of the pandemic. And that was our only option at the time.
Right.
Where basically everything is shut down, and we developed the whole idea behind the ghost kitchen is developing future concepts for restaurants by testing it, testing the market to see what people were, and so we were trying different concepts out of ghost kitchen, and one of the ones that did really well was our curry shop. It's a Japanese curry shop, kind of with anime theme, and so we still have plans to launch that at some point.
Oh, good. So happy to hear that.
And people really enjoyed that, even in the to-go only setting. So to do it in a proper restaurant space and kind of bring these anime characters to life is kind of fun. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that's something we definitely want to do in the future. But NikuX is my project right now.
Yeah, we want to talk
let's hear about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about the whole concept and everything.
Yeah. So I'm half Japanese.
Right.
So Japanese cuisine has always been part of like the backbone of anything really that I do. Even though I don't really necessarily do traditional Japanese food, I take a lot of elements from Japanese cooking. My mom's Japanese, so I learned a lot from her growing up. I lived in Japan. I spent a lot of time in Japan. I have family there. So actually I'm going there next month. So,
That's nice.
But yeah, so everything that I do, even if it's not a Japanese concept, it has those Japanese elements.
Right.
And so I borrow a lot from that and my background, seeing a lot of Japan, and it's just an amazing food culture that
So
they
it's
have
going to
there.
be a fusion with Japanese, or just
So
going to be strictly
I wouldn't
Japanese?
necessarily call it a fusion. I would call it a more inventive Japanese.
Okay.
So like there'll be some traditional elements, but so the way we have it set up is we have about 20 or so tables that have the traditional Japanese barbecue grills.
Right.
So we can do yakiniku on there as part of the experience.
Right.
However, we're kind of building a whole menu around it and doing kind of a coursed like tasting menu that involves these Japanese barbecue elements. So, and then we have our main dining room, which is kind of a smaller section.
Right.
And it has about I don't know. Have you guys been there yet? Or?
No. Where's it located, actually?
It's in the Intercontinental downtown Los Angeles.
Okay.
And so
On Wilshire, right? On Wilshire?
Yes,
Right, okay.
Wilshire. And it's on the second floor right there. But there's ground level. You can see it from the ground level. It's
Okay.
a
Nice.
large presence. But the main dining room, we're thinking of doing a kind of a tasting menu, only kind of like similar to what I was doing at my Michelin starred restaurant. Taking these Japanese elements, but incorporating these the Japanese barbecue elements. So we have a large robata grill
Right.
coming, and that's going to be Japanese coal, using Japanese coal. We're going to be doing a lot of
Yeah.
grilling different, not only meats and Wagyu beef, but also delicate items like seafood and vegetables, and kind of do a complete tasting experience based on cooking over fire,
Nice.
over the Japanese coals. So that's
So you really want to focus in on more of an experience?
yeah, it's definitely an
experiential
experience.
type of
One of the
dining?
So one of the cool things about our company, including the Xbox,
Right.
is that we own some cattle farms.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So the Wagyu
That's
beef
like a Wagyu, yeah.
is a very strong component of
Right.
all their concepts.